intimidated when I think about technology, but I told you I'm joined by an expert. So I don't want to give it away yet, but we're going to meet Justin in just a second. This is that first item of the show, and I'm so thrilled to bring you E319000. This is the Apple iMac, the 27-inch Intel Core i5, 8 gigs, 512 gigabytes, and it comes with everything you need. This is a feature price today of $1799.98. You're saving over $189 today. Now, I teased you a little bit, but I am joined by one of my favorite guys here at the Q. It's Justin Sochoka. Justin,
what's up?
I'm so happy to see you. How
I know.
are you?
I'm doing great. I'm so happy to see you as well and to dive into this computer and everything tech. It's going to be great.
Let's do it. So before we get started, I'm going to tell you, when we chatted before the show, he said, on a scale from 1 to 10, like, how comfortable do you feel with technology? And I said, well, is 1 like Laura Ingalls Wilder, like a pioneer lady? And he goes, yes. I said, well, maybe I'm a 2. So
That's
what
okay.
I love, though, is Apple makes it easy. So let's talk about this incredible computer.
Yeah, so the first thing to start off with is exactly what you just said.
Yeah.
It's simple and easy to use.
Right.
That's an important thing to note because when it comes down to Apple technology, everything that they've done is made to be intuitive. It's the reason why a 2.5-year-old can pick up an iPad and work through it like they've been using it. Well, all their life would be 2.5 years, but still, like, it's amazing that it just connects. Same thing here with this before. Now, let me ask you.
Okay.
Have you dealt with PCs before in the past?
I have. So I had some PC experience, but then I joined the world of Apple. And for me, who doesn't always feel confident with technology, I was so impressed with how easy and intuitive Apple makes all their products.
Yeah, love hearing that. And what you'll see too is with the PC world, a lot of people tend to think that that's extremely difficult. And it's not that it's difficult. I would say that it's in a manual process, meaning that you've got to really put in the work for it in order for it to operate at its optimal performance. But when it comes to an Apple product, it's kind of automatic. It's the difference between like manual transmission in a car and automatic transmission in the car, where with an automatic car, which I think, all of us in America here, we have, press the gas and you go forward. You can steer it in the direction you want to, but it's doing the work for you.
Right.
Manual transmission, you're a lot more in the weeds with it.
You got that clutch.
Exactly, right? And then you're like, I don't even know what a clutch is.
Right.
That's the PC world, where it's a little bit different. I want to show you, though, on this. Look at how, like, this is, if you're not a technology person whatsoever, 1 plug. That's it.
A dream.
A literal dream.
Just think about the back of, if you have a PC at home right now, think about that tower. How many cords are coming out of the back? Like 7 or 8. Lightweight, easy to set up.
So simple. Yeah. And all it is plug and play. So you plug it in, you connect to your Wi-Fi, and then that's going to be it.
That's
ready to
incredible.
Go.
Before we go any further, I want to tell everybody at home what you're getting, because this is truly everything in one. You're getting the iMac computer with the Magic Keyboard, the Magic Mouse 2, the power cord, the Lightning to USB cable, and the polishing cloth. Then you're getting the Bluetooth earbuds, and you're getting a software voucher. And I want to go through the colors of those earbuds, because they are so cute. So we have the white, the green, the black, and the silver. So those are your choices of colors. When you see that on the website, what it's saying is those are the colors choices of your earbuds that come in this package.
That's exactly right. And that's going to Bluetooth connect back over to your computer. So when you have them around your neck, you pop them in, you're going to just go to your Bluetooth settings in your computer to be able to access this. The nice thing about this is it's 27 inches.
Yeah.
Massive when it comes to a screen.
Huge screen. And with Apple screens, they are so crystal clear. The colors are so vibrant. That's incredible.
I mean, here's the proof of that, right? Like, look at these photographs that are on here. You can see the depth all within here. You can see that it's blurred in the back. It's absolutely stunningly in focus in the front. It's nice and vibrant. And that's what you want in a computer screen, especially one of this size. When you're getting a computer like this, it's becoming the, as I like to call it, the hub of your home.
Right.
It's the center point of what you're going to go to be able to organize your calendar for your family, for your kids. It's where you're going to go to pay your bills at the end of every month or the beginning or whenever it is that you do it. it becomes the absolute center point of the technological things that you do in your home, whether it's kids that might be in your house that are writing papers for school, that are chatting with their friends online, that are doing whatever it might be. This is going to be perfect for everyone. And to that, for the family, you can also make different logins as well. So everybody can kind of have their own computer in this one machine.
That's incredible that every member of your family can utilize this in a different way. Now, I want to ask you, if you are a PC user, but you want to go to that more easy to use, streamlined Apple product, can you transfer all your information from a PC to the Apple?
You totally can. So that's actually
awesome.
a huge advantage to this. In the setup process of this computer, it's going to ask you a question that says, what do you want to do with your old stuff, essentially?
Right.
And it's called Migration Assistant. You log onto a website, and it's going to give you a code. You type that code into your old PC, and then you click the files that you want to transfer over into this computer, and it's going to do all of that for you. So you don't even need to worry about going out and getting a hard drive to be able to transfer it over.
Yeah.
It's all done over the internet, and it's all done in that initial setup process, which does just take a couple of minutes. If you are transferring things, depending on how much stuff you're transferring, it could take up a little bit more time. But the nice thing is, it's one and done. So you just have to make that transfer one time, and then you don't need to worry about it anymore. And that's the beautiful thing about Apple, is it's the simplicity, but it's also the peace of mind with the reliability to this.
Right.
I had my iMac, my very first one that I got in 2015. I just upgraded it this past year.
Wow.
But it was, 2015 to 2022.
Right.
7 years of the same computer, which is pretty impressive.
That's so long in the world of electronics.
Would be 2 or 3 times longer than a PC desktop that's out there. My old one, I gave to my friend's mom. I literally just signed out of all my stuff. I said, here you go, take this. I knew that she was retired and that she wanted a nice, reliable computer. There was nothing wrong with mine. I just like having newer technology, and I wanted to upgrade it.
A tech guy.
I'm just a techie, that's it.
And I'm so glad, Justin, that you said that, because that's what I wanted to say to everyone, that we know this is a considered purchase. This is an investment. This is a feature price today, which is incredible, of $1799.98. That's 4 easy payments of $449.99. But you also have that option, if you are a Q card holder, for 18 months special financing. That means if you pay that payment every single month of $88.89 for 18 months, you get this incredible computer, this entire package, for $88.89 a month for 18 months. That's interest-free, same as cash financing. So I told you before at the very beginning of the hour, now is the greatest time to sign up for that Q card, because you immediately receive a $60 credit, and you're also eligible for those 5 easy pays. But with an Apple, this is a computer that could last you for 10 years. We chatted before the show.
That's right.
I have so many friends that have a Mac from college, so we're talking 15, 18-year-old machines, and they're like, look at this old girl. And she does, she lasts and works and is a great computer.
Yeah, I will tell you that my very first Apple computer that I got in 2010 for college to take with me to university. And after my 4 years of going to school, it was still running. And it worked another 5.5 years out of that. That first laptop that I had was a 9.5-year-old computer before it ultimately was finished. And every computer out there does have a lifespan.
Right.
But when you're investing in an Apple computer, the lifespan's a lot longer. And it's due in part because of the technology that's inside of that. So the technology that's inside of this, we have the Intel Core i5 processing chip.
Yeah.
If I was to break that down.
I was going to say, what does that mean?
It's the engine. So think of it like the engine of our car.
Yes.
That's the processing chip. Where that's important is when we want to have multitasking.
Right.
And on a computer that's 27 inches, you're going to multitask. You're going to have a lot of things open at one time. So being able to go ahead and move throughout them, and it interacts with you quickly, that's due in part because of the processing chip that's inside of there.
Wow.
And so the Intel Core i5, that's a great processing chip.
Right.
Pair that up with what we call random access memory, or RAM. That is like the grocery store that I go to help to process that information.
Right.
When I go to a grocery store at home, it's always busy. There's 30 people that are checking out at once, and 1 or 2 people at the lane.
That's the
So you
rule
wait.
of a grocery store.
That's how it works, right?
required, yes.
So what that means is it takes a long time to
Right.
process the people. Same thing here. When we're talking about the 8 gigabytes of RAM, it's like 8 lanes open to be able to push all that information out. So it's going to allow for this to be able to flow more quickly. And in process with that engine, you can get a really fast speed out of this that you wouldn't see with other computers out there.
That's incredible. So this, again, is everything you need in a streamlined package. You receive the iMac computer with that magic keyboard, the mouse, the power cord, that lightning to USB cable, the polishing cloth, the Bluetooth earbuds that come in your choice of 4 different colors. We have the green, the white, the black, and the silver. It also comes with the software voucher, which I want to ask you about. All of this for a feature price of $1799.98. 4 easy payments of $449.99. You're saving over $189 today. If you do have that Q card, you're eligible for 18 months special financing. With that special financing, if you pay that minimum payment every single month of $88.89, it's paid off in 18 months, interest-free, same as cash. So tell us, what is that software voucher?
Yeah, so that voucher is right here in front of you, and you want to hold on to that because it has the codes on the back.
Yeah.
You have access to the Mac University, which are video tutorial lessons. So it's like going to college with Apple classes. Like, it's going to be everything that you need to know about Apple, your iPhone, your Apple Watch,
Yes.
the iMac, you name it. It's going to help instruct you on that. We have Cookbook, which is CKBK. That's Cookbook. That's what that stands for.
Oh, yeah.
So cooking lessons, you're going to be able to bring up on here, and you could take them virtually. And by the way, you have a camera on here as well. So when we're talking about lessons, a lot of people will bring a computer like this if maybe they're going for their graduate program,
Right.
and they're doing it all from home. That grad degree, get it right from here. Attend university virtually. Use this to be able to Skype or to Zoom or FaceTime.
Right.
Any of that camera connectivity that we use, you could do that from here. This also is going to have A&E Crime Central, so if you're like me
Yes.
and love the crime shows.
I am a true crime junkie.
Are you?
I love it so much.
So you lived in Vegas.
Yeah.
CSI Vegas, was that like?
I loved it. I love true crime documentaries, but I love that you mentioned that because this really functions as a TV.
Well, that's the thing about this. I want you to think of a dorm room, for example.
Right.
Where not a lot of room. Plenty of room on a desk to be able to have this.
Yeah.
This is a 27-inch TV, essentially, when you're in a
Right.
dorm room. And because we're constantly streaming things, it makes sense that this is what we're going to use. Take a look at how ultra thin this is.
It is so thin, and I want to say
Everything's
what I
here.
think Apple does so well, they create such wonderful pieces of technology that actually look really elegant.
It's
and
statuesque.
beautiful. Yes,
Absolutely.
that's the perfect word for it, Justin.
There's,
That's so...
I think of, there's like, you know those realtor shows where you can see all the, you go into like the office when people are selling homes and things. I feel like you always see these, and it's always like elegant and nice. All they did was they
Yeah.
threw an iMac in there, and it's super helpful for their productivity every day,
Right.
but it also brings elegance to it. I want to show you the back of this, though, as well, because what I love are the ports that are here. They're
Right.
different with every version of an iMac that's out there, and this one in particular has some really essential ports for you. You've got that SD card slot reader, so if you're somebody who does photography or videography, you can plug everything in right there. 1, 2, 3, 4 USB ports.
That's incredible.
That's huge.
Yeah.
For anybody that is a musician, that is, again, videographer, a graphic artist that may have like a tablet that they're going to draw on, you plug that in USB, or USB-C, which we also have 2 of. Plus, you have your Ethernet port where you can plug in for a hardwire internet connection. You have your headphone jack and, of course, Bluetooth connectivity to this as well. So there's a lot of connectivity options for you inside of this. And then the other thing that I'll call out is on the back, and it might be a little bit hard to see here, you do have the ability to go ahead and if you want to even change up some of the settings to this, that lid that's there allows for you to add on like more random access memory chips if you
Wow.
want to. Not all Apple computers specifically allow for that to happen, but this one does. So that's a really important call out to you that you can amp up your specifications even more if you want to. I actually did that on mine when I brought mine home for the very first time. So I just love calling that out for somebody who may say that, oh, I really want to customize mine a little bit more down the line. This is a way to do it. And so I just love that it grows with you, which is awesome.
That's wonderful, and I love that Apple really is the computer for anyone.
Yeah.
Even if you're someone like me who doesn't think of herself as being very like techie, but I love to watch my shows. I
Sure.
love to be able to send pictures and video chat and do all those things. This computer makes that so easy and efficient to take care of. But if I did have a student in my household, someone going back to school, needing access to all these different incredible programs, that computer does all of that for you as well, and it's at an incredible sale price of $1599.98, 5 easy payments of $320. I want to say too that you explained this before, but this computer actually comes with so much